See this woman in the pink? I'm about to do an interview with her. Her name is Stephanie, and she's actually the youngest writer for the show Atlanta.
I don't know about you guys, but I was on my screen like this. I wanted to lick my screen. That hot dog looks so good. Now, Mason says he has no plans of stopping anytime soon. Give me something, Cooper.
Okay, all right.
What could I tell you that no one knows?
Give it to me. 31 countries, the oldest runner 94, the youngest 10 years old.
We're starting in other news by going across the pond. We're going to England. They have a little problem there. And guess what? We have an update on the woman who put up billboards just to get the attention of Tyler Perry. Well, he saw them.
If Francesca didn't go out and spread the word about our movie, we are in trouble, sir.
I got uncomfortable. I got to be honest with you. I'm sitting there watching. She's like, "Shine on the deep," and then he's like walking over like, and I'm like, "Are they acting?
I know, right?
There could be a studio boycott, meaning lots of jobs could be ended immediately when it's not necessary. What was that scene like when you were kissing him and getting out of bed and that whole thing?
Well, I'm an artist, so I have to get it right.
There was also the Belgian witch. I gotta bring this up. She would fly around and Steve, when you saw the script, did you automatically say, I gotta meet this guy because I know he had an integral part in the creating of this process?
He's an astounding guy.
A lot of you DM me. A lot of you say, how do you wear your natural hair? Well, thank goodness I have a news place, 11 Alive, and Tegna, who support women who wear natural hair.
22 nominations. Who does that, George?
We do that.
Who knew there was gonna be such a thing called the Social Media Awards 10 years ago? Tyler Perry saw something, he said, this is a niche, and he went after it, and now Social Media Awards. Guess what? Oscars, this is gonna be a thing of the past. You guys know we love talking about love and dating here on the show. So they say first dates can be very rough, as you know. Talk to me about the special effects, the behind the scenes, the bromance, everything.
We really did everything. There was no stunt guys.
The film industry here is $9.5 billion. It employs 92,000 people, and that was just last year alone. That will be cut significantly as this boycott revs up. My question for you this morning, what would you do to be seen by one of your favorite celebrities? Well, take a listen to this. You still competing with folks?
No, I actually don't. That's a good question. I don't compete with anybody anymore. I compete with myself.
Each of the episodes is going to be named after one of her songs. Episode number 1 is going to be called Jolene. We know that he also believed in a place called Vector 90, which is this workforce or this co-working space that he also wanted to bring to Atlanta. And the whole point of that was to help young people learn about science, technology, and math. So he was forward thinking. What was it like, and how did Atlanta aid in your performance and deliverance of this role?
Well, Atlanta was very good to us.
It's the movie that's making ATLians proud. What Men Want, all shot in Atlanta, starring Taraji P. Henson.
Give it up for our Summit Worldwide Sports Management's newest partner. Whoa! Allie, that pass was actually to Eddie.
I sat down with producers Adam Shankman and Atlanta's very own Will Packer and quickly learned that ATL wasn't exactly the studio's first choice.
Well, it wasn't set here originally.
Originally, it was not. I think it actually was set in Chicago originally.
Yeah.
One version of the script definitely was, but we actually shot Atlanta for Atlanta.
Yeah.
We portray the Hawks here.
I saw Georgia Tech in the film.
This seemed like the most obvious play. It's sort of like, it's you, it's the sports, it's all of that. And I'm sure it was something that you would always sort of hoped, but I know you got to play the game and talk about where tax credits are.
It's always a conversation.
It tastes really weird. It tastes like dirt. And you drank it? I thought black people stopped drinking tea after Get Out.
We all want to know how in the world you all got Erykah Badu, Shaq, Tracy Morgan, Lisa Leslie. We saw all these prominent people in this film, and it was a real treat for the audience.
I bumping and Rolodex, Adam did too, and my partner James Lopez, we all kind of put out calls, and when people heard we were making this movie
with her,
with Taraji, we had more people calling us to get in the movie than we could put in the movie.
So what do you want the ultimate takeaway to be from this movie? Because as a woman in the workplace and as a woman who's rising in the workplace, there's not enough of us. And there's a lot of you all. What do you want the ultimate takeaway to be?
You know what? I think that this is a movie about flawed people. It's not about men are bad, women are great, and women should be like this, and men should be like that. Everybody in it is flawed, but it is definitely a women's empowerment movie where the men are portrayed realistically.
Yes.
Everybody has balance, everybody has moment, all the characters are round, and it's fun.
I want them to really feel kind of her journey.
One of the things we really wanted to do was show President Carter, look what you did, and look at this spectacle. If we could get it all in one place at one time, how amazing would that be?
Hello,
I bet you guys thought Medea was in the building. Well, she kind of is by way of Tyler Perry Studios donating these artifacts. Take a look. This is Medea's house dress right there. Oh, and look, Medea's glasses right there. Even Joe's rug on the floor.
But we've spent about a year and a half pulling it all together. We have over 60 productions, and we even got artifacts in today. We have probably at least 200 things in this whole exhibit.
So Carla, this is the Walking Dead exhibit. This has a cult following, and you got a bunch of stuff.
Yes, we did. We got about 21 objects from The Walking Dead, which was amazing. I asked for one thing and we got 21. This walker down on the floor, this is Bicycle Girl, and this is one of the first zombies that Greg Nicotero did. We have 2 of Daryl's motorcycles here. This is his season 5 motorcycle, and you'll see his picture there mirrors that. I thought it was beautiful.
And Stranger Things fans, get excited because there is something for you too. Does this look familiar? The Byers house. Yes! And guess what? I think I even see Millie Bobby Brown's pink dress. Yeah, that's 11's dress. And wait a minute, are those 11's Echoes right on the table? And in the far left corner, I'm looking at Lucas's Ghostbuster costume.
Everything is made in Georgia, and there are so many jobs. Director of photographies and the special effects makeup, like there's so many jobs that people can get. And the Georgia Film Academy is huge, making that workforce. It's been a true labor of love, but I'm so pleased that it's here, and I hope people enjoy it. I hope they really want to come and see it, and they come back and see it.